Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me for another cold calling session. You know, we're gonna just be calling today, so it's time to jump on in. We're dialing in. I think we should have Matt in today too. We should be all set up for it. I know last week I said I won, and I actually did win, I promise. But this week you'll be able to actually see if I won or lost. Come on.
Please enter your PIN number.
There it is.
You are now logged into the Mojo Dialer. Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
Boom. Oh, what am I doing? I'm behind on Madden. What is this? No. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that record, guys. 92 and 58. Whew. That's a record.
Lola?
Hello?
Not available
Whoa.
to take your call.
They threw this Packers guy up here. Get him out of here. This is Viking country. Packers couldn't even make it to the Super Bowl.
You reached the voicemail of Steve with Mechanical.
Got the Bears.
This is the Google Assistant. Can I ask?
If you'd like to file a claim, press 1. If you have a question about your policy or...
So that's obviously the wrong number. So like I said on those wrong numbers, hit that little red X. Pick it out of the system. Hope you guys have been getting value from these videos. I know I've said this before. If there's anything else you want to see, let me know.
Please leave your name and phone number after the...
What's going on here? There we go. All right.
Brian?
Yeah, this is Mr. Schaefer.
No, this is Brian with Sun Construction.
Oh, okay. I think I've got the wrong number. I'm sorry about that.
Have a good day, sir.
Okay, you too. Bad number. All right, this guy's not looking like he's gonna run the ball. Give him one more. Let's see. No? Oh, look at that. Look at that. First drive, got the pick. That's what I'm talking about, Kendricks. That Kendricks is the most sure-handed linebacker in football. Promise you that. I should have hit that last time. There it is. Okay, hello?
You've reached Brian with the AZ Cake Shop. Unfortunately, I am unable to get to the phone right now, so please leave a message.
Tyler's a little slow so far this morning.
You've reached the Matthews. Please leave a message, and we'll...
Hello? Look at Dalvin go. Whew. Hello?
You're calling about?
Okay, we're off to a slow start. We got no contact so far. It's gonna pick up. Touchdown. Hello?
Please leave your message for...
Can't leave Jefferson with one-on-one coverage. That was their first mistake. It's almost like everyone's busy at work or something.
Hello.
Yeah, is this Lyle?
Yeah.
Lyle, how you doing? This is Luke. Sorry that the call here is a little out of the blue. But I was calling about a property I believe you own on Pearl Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, wanted to give you a quick phone call, and I just wanted to see if you would ever consider an offer on that property there.
Well, it's a rental right now.
Is it? Okay, okay. Well, yeah, I did want to, just kind of let you know a little bit about how we buy our properties. We do buy them cash. We'd pay your closing costs, your doc fees, and we actually don't charge any realtor fees at all. So our offer is really just an as-is, offer straight into your pocket. Do you think that's something you'd be interested in?
And possibly. I don't know. Depends on what you offer.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, I did want to ask you. I don't know if you'd kind of thought about it at all, but did you possibly have a number in mind you'd maybe be hoping to get for it if you were going to sell?
No.
Not too sure. Okay. Well, if you were just to kind of ballpark it, what do you think they're going for? What are houses going for in the area?
I have no idea. I haven't been keeping up with it.
Okay. Okay. No worries at all. So is that property there, is that give or take, is it about 1,100 square feet or so? Does that sound about right?
It's just it's just under 1,100 square feet.
Just under 11. Okay, okay. So
Single car garage.
Okay, awesome, awesome. I mean, so for 1,100 square feet or so in that area there, for just a net cash offer, we've been buying them right in the ballpark of about 180 to 220,000 cash. Really, just obviously depends on the property.
Right. Okay.
And again, that like I said, our offers that we make are just net cash in your pocket. So we try to make it as easy and convenient for you as possible. But I was going to ask,
Okay.
your tenant that's in there, are they on a month-to-month or are they on a year lease?
Their lease ends in June, end of June, I think.
Oh, okay, okay, awesome. So that's not too far away. So, yeah, we're open to buying properties with tenants in place. It's not something that really bothers us too much. We obviously just we prefer for them to not be in there for a super long time after we purchase it. You know what I mean? Just gives us a little bit more options.
Right.
So, yeah, well, I got to ask, what makes you kind of interested in potentially selling the property now?
Well,
Just owned it for a while?
I don't have to mess with rental anymore.
I hear you. I hear you. Is the property in general, is it in pretty good condition?
It was when we left it, yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then if you don't mind me asking, the tenants, what are they currently paying for rent right now?
Well, they're paying $1,500.
Okay. Okay. And
Because it's got solar on it.
is the solar leased or owned?
It's mine.
It's owned. Okay, nice. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, what are your thoughts of if we could be somewhere in that ballpark there? Somewhere like I said, that 180, 220, somewhere around there.
Well, I'd be more inclined towards the 220.
I hear you. I hear you. And like I said, there might be a chance I could do that. As I mentioned, I just need to obviously take a look at it.
Well, yeah.
Would there be a day where I could maybe get the chance to meet you over at the property and just, like I said, just take a quick look at it for maybe 5 minutes or so?
Well, we're supposed to get permission from the renters before we can go in.
Right, it's supposed to give them like a
And I just soon not
40.
bother them.
I hear you. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So,
Well, is there a time where you could maybe try to give them a little bit of notice if you were interested? Maybe in a week or so? Because I'm pretty.
well, we just wait until after June and they're gone, and then it won't be a problem.
Okay, so are you planning on asking them to leave after their lease is up?
I believe they've already told me they're going to be leaving, I think.
Okay, I got
But,
you.
nothing's in stone, so.
Right, I hear you. I hear you. Well, let me ask you: would you be open? I mean, obviously, I've already driven the property, so I do like the property. Would you be open to, to maybe making something work? Even if I necessarily bought it, I guess, sight unseen.
I don't see how you can do that.
If I didn't see the
Yeah.
if I didn't see the interior of the property. Because I mean, if this is accurate, is the property built in '99?
I think it was built somewhere in there because it's in that there was when they put the driveway in. I think it was 98 or 99.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm
You know,
for.
somebody scratched the date into it.
I've gotcha. So I mean, yeah, I'll just let you know. I'm very familiar with the area. I mean, if you've got tenants paying $1,500, that works for me. And so I mean, you know, I like the property. I mean, there's a chance that I could, you know, just there's a chance I could just give you the 220. I mean, I'd obviously probably want to do a little bit more research, but I mean, if I could just give you the 220, is that something you'd feel comfortable moving forward with?
Well, like I said, I haven't kept up with prices at all. So to me, it sounds good now, but I definitely would like to get a appraisal on it before I commit myself. You know.
No, I hear you. Okay. So yeah, I guess what we can do then is let me speak with my partner. I'll kind of run some numbers, and I'll try to get an idea on if that's something that we could make happen. Like I said, I know we've been in between that 180 and 220 for a property that size. So again, I don't necessarily know for sure if I can do the 220 since it is going to be on the higher side of what we've been buying them for. But again, you know, I mean, you know, if I talk to him though, and if there is a chance, if he says, yeah, you know, we could possibly take a chance on it and try to make it work, just because the tenant is in there at 1,500, that helps quite a bit. Yeah, then maybe we can kind of see where we're at from there.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
It is. It's extremely well insulated.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. We've redone both Well, yeah. There's 2 bathrooms, and we redid the showers in both.
Okay.
Before we moved out, because we used to live in it.
Right.
And so we just put in new windows.
Okay, so it's got dual panes.
You know, when we moved in, we put in new windows.
Okay.
From Armstrong.
So it's got dual pane windows.
I think that's on.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I built 2 storage sheds on the back of it.
Okay. Awesome.
So I'm a woodworker, so
nice.
All I had was the single car garage, and I built those 2 sheds to store material and tools in.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that's great. Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm definitely interested. I think that it's really just going to kind of come down to me speaking with my partner and getting an idea of, you know, like I said, if I can make that work. You know, in that ballpark that you're looking for. And so, I mean, if I can, you know, I'll give you a call back and I'll let you know, and we can go from there. Does that sound good?
Can I get your name?
Yeah. Let me know whenever you're ready.
Okay, go ahead.
It's Luke.
Luck?
Luke.
Luke. Okay.
Yes, sir. And then.
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Yep. Luke.
The last name?
Rotvold. ROTVOL.
You're garbled for some reason right now. What's going on?
Oh, geez. Okay, here. I'll slow down a little bit.
Can you text it to me?
Yeah, I can definitely text it to you.
Because what I want to do is put your name in my phone, and because normally I don't answer these kind of phone calls.
Yeah, I hear
I
you.
was expecting another phone call. So.
Oh, geez. Yeah, no worries. I will text you over my information. I'll speak with my partner, and I'll try to get an idea of, like I said, if we can be in that ballpark of that 220 or the higher end for you. And if we can, you know, I would, like I said, I would love to at least, you know, try to see what we can make work.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful.
All right.
Well, thanks so much for your time, Lyle. I really appreciate it.
All right.
Okay, we'll be in touch. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. We'll talk soon. All right. Well, that was a good call. It was an interesting one because it's not. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm muted here. Yeah, so that was an interesting call because it's not very often that you have someone that's like, yes, I'm interested in selling, didn't know anything about numbers at all. And then he made it sound like it's definitely something he wants to do. But then he's not willing to let me come see it, just based off of obviously the tenants being in there and not wanting to disturb them. But then it sounds like they're leaving at the end of June. So it sounds like they're definitely going to be gone, and he definitely wants to sell. So this could be a good one. That 220, I threw at 180 to 220. So usually what I do is I click on the Zillow button and it pops up with the estimate. There was no estimate on this one. So sometimes that happens where you have no idea. And so when that happens, it's kind of tough. So that's what I had to do. I had to run over to MLS and plug it in really quick and just try to get an idea of what things are selling for. Luckily, in this area, I'm very familiar with it. Jake and I have a fourplex in this area, and I know what we get for on rents on this property. And so with him getting $1,500 on this right now, and it looks like a clean house and everything, it should totally make sense. Even at 220, it should make sense. The one thing that I could have done a little bit better there is that when I threw out the 220, he kind of made it sound like, he wanted to get an appraisal after that, which you never want someone to get an appraisal, because the second they get an appraisal, then they want to get market value on the property and everything from there. So again, if I can get this at 220, that's going to be a great deal. It's just going to be a matter of pulling it all together, making it all work. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to do a little bit more research, since I didn't have really the numbers in front of me to be able to pull it up. So yeah, that was a good call though. Oh, and I needed to put that on a lead sheet. And I mean, as you can see here, we got a nice 10-0 game, even though I missed that freaking field goal. What am I doing? I gotta pick a play quickly. All right, hopefully he sends a blitz. Boom. I mean, sometimes I do feel like Bill Belichick, because he sent the blitz, and I had a play drawn up for the blitz. So, I mean, that's what happens. You try me with a sorry-ass receiver like Crabtree, those are the results you're going to get. If you know what that's from. You like football. All right. Lyle. This is a clean looking house from what I gather. Built in '99, so it's newer as well. It's only 22 years old. Built. So I can't have Zillow estimate. Ooh-wee, this is a good looking house. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to, like I said, do a little bit more research on this property, try to get a really good feel for it. And I'll probably give him a call back tomorrow, or maybe on Wednesday, just in the next day or two. All right. I'm going to put a star. That one could be a good one. If we can get this at this price, that's a good deal. That is a good deal. Make some notes. Tenants. Got tenants in there until, oh man. Tenants till June. Paying $1,500. Sweet. Jacob, will you take a look at that one? Let me know where we need to be on it. So, hey, you know what? That's the only contact we've got of the day, but it was a really good call. So, but yeah, those ones can be kind of tough because, I mean, like I said, when they're not willing to when they're not really willing to budge on, you know, making sure that they're not gonna let you in because the tenants, they don't want to bug them, they just want to wait till the end. I mean, it's perfectly fine. I have absolutely no problem with waiting till June. You know, as long as I stay in front of them, call them every couple months still. And then as long as I'm the one that's going to be in front of him. But again, like when someone is interested in selling, you want to try to lock it down ahead of time. And that's kind of what I made a little bit of a push for at the end there, saying that we'd be open to, you know, putting a contract together, sight unseen. Because I mean, I let him know that I've obviously driven the property and it does look clean. So, but then he said, obviously, you know, I don't know how you can possibly do that without seeing it. But we can. Do I have the phone number on there? Perfect. Cool. On to the next one. So when you've got a hot one like that, you always want to try to book an appointment. Like always. Like that should be one of the first things that you try to do. I just pulled that safety. That was my mistake. That was bad. I can't let him come back. All right. Hello? Hello? Look at Jefferson getting that first down.
We are not available now.
Time to waste his clock. Let's get this game over with a win. There you go, Phelan.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, this is Ken.
Yes.
Ken, how you doing? This is Luke. Sorry the call's a little out of the blue here. But I was calling about a property I believe you own on Minor Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, wanted to give you a quick phone call, and I just wanted to see if you would ever consider an offer on that property there.
Probably not.
Probably not. You think possibly in the near future at all, or no?
No, my sister lives there, and as long as she's alive, then I'm not going to sell it.
I hear you. I hear you. Okay. No worries. You have any other properties you would, you maybe would consider selling, or no?
Not right at the moment.
No.
I did think about it. I got a house on 2 acres in Dewey, but I got no place to go if I sell that. So.
Right. No, I hear you. I hear you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, no worries. Well, feel free to save my number. And give me a call back if anything changes. If you're ever looking to sell either one of those properties, I'd love to make you an offer on it.
Okay. All right. Super.
Hey, thanks so much for your time. I appreciate it.
All right. You take care.
Okay, yeah, you too now.
Bye.
Bye now. That just reminded me, I need to text that guy my information. Forgot he asked for it. I would have forgot. And I wouldn't have held my word. Oh my gosh, that could have been bad. Let me make sure I do that real quick. My lead sheet's right here. Give me 1 sec. Got it. 3rd and 7. This is a big play. Boy, do I have a play for him. Hopefully. Ooh, this is dangerous. See Jefferson right there? He's got no one on him. It's going to be a quick slant. Nope, wasn't there. Got it. Telling you. All right, I'm gonna send a quick text. This game's over. And go hurry up mode. Yeah. All right, so I just sent them a quick text. It says, hey Lyle, great speaking with you on the phone. Save my name and number. I'll be reaching out after I do a little bit more research. I'll talk to you in the next day or two. I have many references to give you regarding my company as well. Give my email address, my phone number, my name, and our company website. So when I give him a call in a few days, I'm also probably going to give him our title company information and our representative there as well. That's just one of those things that's like really nice to have. So you need to develop a good relationship with a title company rep, because you'll have a lot of times where a seller wants to, they want to know more about you. So when you give them that information, they'll call in, they'll say, hey, are you familiar with Luke with Viking Real Estate? Yes, absolutely. We do many deals with them. They always perform. That's great doing business with them. So it's like if you can have a third-party company that reaches out and says, yes, they have nothing but great things to say about you, it's going to help your chances of closing a deal a lot. So, and then this guy, come on, just crush this guy. It's the end of the game. You got a really good lead there. You got a really good phone call. So yes, I hope you enjoyed the video. And as I said before, if you got any questions about anything, reach on out. Yeah, guys, those are the types of calls that you are looking for. That is exactly what you want. Is one of those where, like I said, it might end up being a couple month follow-up, but as you saw from the last video, the follow-ups it's everything. That's where you get your deals from. So it's like, just build as many of these leads as you can, throw them into your follow-up, and then once you start closing your follow-ups, you're well on your way. And I mean, look at this. This guy hasn't quit yet, but I mean, it's 17-7, 20, not even, okay. Now it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, game over. I'm good. So anyway, that was another episode of getting deals and, kicking ass in Madden. Till next time.